Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a free-to-play apocalyptic shadow clear. I have not done one yet, and it's about to reset, so I figured I might as well do it. Because I did free-to-plays with all the other clears. So, just try not to leave any modes in the dust. Now, you might have some questions about the account, but I'm just going to get past this little RNG hurdle first. Finon needs to get hit, or else I can't go into his ult immediately. So that failed. Gotta just back out, go in. It's pretty annoying, honestly. If I had Sunday, I don't think it would actually matter if he gets hit or not, because of one of his passives that converts energy regen to another pit. But this is my free-to-play alt account, in which I'm just kind of working with what I've got. So, and that leads perfectly into kind of just explaining this account, its origins, and everything, pretty much. So I started this actually quite a long time ago, all the way back in 1. What was it, like 6, when Dr. Ratio got put out for free. But I never really played on it. I just kind of collected free stuff throughout the years. Mainly because I was like, maybe someday I will actually just really grind out this account and just get that free-to-play experience that I just don't really have. And the 3.7 patch was insane with characters and reruns and everything, and it's like, you know what, this is the time. So I cashed out the tickets I collected throughout the years. I got a decent amount of like free-to-play friendly characters too. Like I got the Archer redeem, I got E1 Ranmei from the golden whatevers, and DHPT and all the crazy suite of reruns was definitely what made me do like, okay, you know what? I'll play it. I'll get that quintessential free-to-play experience, and I'm gonna like it. And so far, it's been a blast. It's been very limiting, and my luck is still horrendous, by the way. I missed all but 2 50-50 pulls. But yeah, it's definitely been something new, something different for me. I'm gonna just basic attack these golems on the side so I can get my thing charged up. But yeah, this account, I've only been playing on it seriously since 3.7 and its reruns, so. And I think I made a pretty good progress. For an account that's only a couple months old, I'm already kind of starting to clear endgame. It's like, feels really good. Nice, we critical hit there. I was being silent there just because that was the other RNG check. And now we're in the clear. We can just kind of just play this normally now. Obviously, I can't make mistakes, but hey. I think this is setting up to be about probably a 1500 clear or something. But yeah, that's the other thing too. It's like, I'm also, you know, with this free-to-play account, I'm getting a chance to play characters I normally wouldn't have a chance to play as, like Finon and Casterus. I don't have those on my main, and it's been really fun to play them here. Even though I'm not very good at it. I'm really not good at this. But, it's been fun. Ooh, I'm even going to get Piranha Ultimate right here. Sometimes that doesn't actually happen for me, so. One more E. I'll just throw that one down the middle, why not? But yeah, the crazy thing is my Finon isn't even built like all that well yet. So there's so much room for improvement, and he's just so strong. Just ridiculously strong. Yeah, I was thinking about autoing that other dinosaur, but I think that's, I don't know, a bit of a fool's errand, I think. I mean, it's better just to hammer this away. I'm going to do that because it's going to advance me immediately, and then her shields are going to be down. So I can drop a pretty nice meteor there. The only kind of awkward thing is that dinosaur on the side. He has his shields up now, but I don't think that'll be too bad. Hopefully. Time to spam everything. Spam, spam, spam. Oh, you know what? I have the double thing here, so that'll kill him. It didn't. You gotta be kidding me. Well, he's gone now. 1%. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, it wasn't a 3,500 clear, but yeah, it's still pretty good. So this seems a bit more of the elephant in the room, especially with Blade in it, of all people. But he's basically there to just be a giant HP sponge and help charge up Caster's ult faster. And that's pretty much his only purpose here. He does decent damage. His ult, when the boss's shields are down, his ult does about, you know, 250,000. His enhanced basic does 100k, and his follow-up does like 100k too, so it's actually not too shabby, believe it or not. Hold on, let me get this up real quick before I forget. But yeah, it's not too shabby. Obviously, I'd prefer to have an Evernight, but you know, I had to make sure I got my Phynon upgrades. I kind of sacrificed this team's viability a bit, so my Phynon could, you know, really just explode in power. You know, the Casterus walked so Phynon could run. But this side still clears. It's a bit more of a struggle, admittedly. But, you know, it gets the job done. That's what really matters. It's just a bit slower going. But, yeah. I just think that, you know, obviously just play the game more, find more supports. And I'll be good. I'll be A-okay. I think I can skill here, yeah. Yeah, I can. Also, the nice thing is, too, he gets his new buffed E makes him draw aggro from all the enemies. So he stacks his talent way faster now. And more talents means more HP modulation, which means more ults for Casterus. He's not optimal, but he's not bad either. Can I charge that with an auto? I can. Good. Very good. I was a bit concerned about that, but I think changing my Hyacinth spot, it did help me a lot in the long run, because I had her on the edge the first time, and she was always just like one energy off from ulting, but now she's getting hit a lot as well. So now her ult's actually charging up pretty nicely too, just from all the splash damage. Can I afford an E here? I think so. I think I can afford an E there. I want to make sure I do get Remsi's ult up in a relatively timely fashion as well. I can't really give him a lot of skill points all the time, but I can give him a decent amount of skill points sometimes. Because after her next attack, I'm going to need to refresh the Mem true damage. Ah, that was annoying. It ticked on 100% as soon as her turn happened. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, how do I want to situate this? I was thinking about ulting immediately with Remsi, but I think I'll be fine, actually. And then I'll do that to refresh and give her another turn. Also, another thing is that, yeah, since I don't have these Finon and Casters on my main account, I'm not really sure the optimal way to play her and all these other characters. So I've just been kind of just mindlessly activating Netherwing and hoping for the best. Honestly, that's my strategy. Brain off, explode Netherwing constantly. I don't know if that's the optimal way or to do it or not. I highly doubt it, to be honest. But it gets the job done. Also, the annoying thing happened again. But that's fine. I don't know if it's fine, actually, but it's something. Need to E more on him. This is getting pretty rough, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, well, that kind of saved that, I suppose. This is a situation I'm in. Okay. Crisis averted. And I get to reapply the true damage. I was kind of... Ah, no! Son of a bitch! I did not mean to let that fall off like that. Or I wanted to activate Netherwing before she got her actual turn. It should still probably be fine, though. Honestly, I'm just going to do this right now. He's way too down on HP. It's like I won't be able to recover that with Hyacinth. So I'll just let it rip and charge up Castris. But yep. I think it's going okay, actually, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's like going completely flawlessly and perfectly, but I think it's fine. I think this is It's going to be a run. Oh, nice. Got a nice advance right there. But yeah. The Finon side is definitely hard carrying my caster side. This side just kind of clears. The other one carried, so yeah, I know. I know that probably doesn't need to be explained. Like, oh no, duh, this side sucks. It's it's Blade, and it's like, yeah, you got a point there. And I'm also probably not playing casters all that optimally either. I'll fully admit that. Is there a better way to play this? Probably. Honestly, there probably is. Then... I was hoping that would break him right there. Yeah, I wanted Castris to go and get that enhanced skill because of the action advance that's going to happen regardless anyways. Speaking of action advance that's going to happen anyways, I do not have a good timing for Mem, unfortunately. Yeah, because even if yeah, whatever, I just have to eat it, I guess. Oh well. Happens. This is definitely my best caster side clear. I mean, maybe I don't want to speak too soon. Because I still have to charge her up fast enough and get to her turn, but hey. You gotta be kidding me. Kidding me, man. 1% away from ult. I could have saved like 20 action value there. But I think that's fine. It ended up being fine. Like I said, I was doing this under the impression that I was hard carrying with Finon. So it wasn't that much farther behind too. 3,200. It's not too shabby. Also keep in mind, the account's only realistically a couple months old. So I think that's actually quite fine. So I guess now we will go into the teams. I can show them off through here, I think. We got the Finon. Yeah, these stats definitely do scream this counts a couple months old, so keep that in mind. 70 crit rate, obviously I want to put that up way higher. Crit damage is a bit on the lower side too, but that's kind of fine. Only S1 of this. This is just, it's going to come in due time. I just need to farm it out. Everything's maxed. Typical Finon sets, not too shabby there. No Eidolons, obviously. DHPT, he's not fully upgraded or leveled up either, so, yeah. 2,500 attack, though, 135 speed. I'd say this is pretty decent. Day 1 of new life. There's not a lot of good alternatives other than just generically high attack cones and his signature, and I have neither, so just had to kind of rock with this. The all-type res is really good for the weaker shields that will inevitably happen because of this. Yeah, I'm going to fully max him out too. I have him on this set, the Sunday set, just because he can stack it up for fine on. So I figured I might as well. Ceredra, pretty low on the attack, and that's just because I only have S1 of this. Work in progress, just like all the other Herta stuff. I'll get around to upgrading some of these Wind nodes and the Ulta node eventually anyways, in the future. Pretty typical set here, Lushaka Sunday set, pretty standard stuff. No Eidolons, obviously, because I'm unlucky. Barania at 134 speed. Past and future. Ooh, and I accidentally exited out. 183 crit damage, that could be way higher as well. Kind of, I think it goes without saying that, yeah, a lot of this stuff is just very highly work in progress. Sunday set, Broken Keel. Mainly because I don't have enough Lushaka effect or energy generation stuff to go around, so I just put it on my most important guys, and we called it a day, really. Casterus, her stats are really good because of that Relic Finder event that happened in 3.7, so she has, this gets turned into 90 because of Poet set, and then Rem C turns this into 100% with an added 10%. So in battle, 100% crit rate, 223 crit damage, and almost 8k HP. If I had the Bailu Cone or signature, she'd have over 8k by a pretty convincing amount. But I only have the Hemicone. Poet and Bone set, pretty standard, no Eidolon. We got Blade from Missing 50/50s. He's actually fairly well built, and he does contribute a little bit of damage at least. But he's mostly just there for the HP modulation for faster ults. Got the Ninja Hunt. It's an HP cone that's completely free to play. Fully maxed out and leveled there. Bone Collector, Longevous. You can't see the details here, unfortunately, but the boots are HP, the rope is HP, the orb is HP. It's all just HP. This is still crit rate. I put him on a crit rate chest piece still. And no Eidolons, even though I do miss all my 50/50s. I haven't got his E1 yet. Got Hyacine. Pretty good amount of speed, not good anything else, really. I got the memory because it's free. And I still leveled up these a little bit because they were kind of on the cheap-er side of things. And, you know, any little bit does help, but I'm not going to max these out until I get our signature at some point in the future. Relics, pretty standard. Warrior, tree set. Can't go wrong with that. The only thing that is kind of weird is that I don't have a HP or outgoing healing set for the chest piece, so I have to use HP. It's a little awkward. Definitely want to farm that out soon. And then my Rem C. Kind of very haphazardly built, but hey. At least 134 speed, 200 crit damage. That's not bad. The Light Cone, I didn't really have a bunch of stuff left over for upgrading it, so it's level 40. Yeah, it is what it is. S2. And I'm not really going to invest in this one anymore because I know when I go through the story on this alt account, I will get a free S5 upgrade. It is just strictly a better version of this with the enhanced basic attack as well. So, yeah. I do have the World Making Deliver set on. I don't think a lot of people have really put this on him specifically, but I figured, hey, buffs up HP of the Wear and the Memo Sprite, so, you know, better for charging Caster's ult when she does the HP drain thing. And it also buffs damage by 15%, and it's permanent. So I think it's actually pretty good. It works pretty well. And the other kind of elephant in the room is probably the giant tree thing. Like I said, I do not have other energy regen ropes here. So that's just what I had. It also kind of helps with my speed a bit because I don't have a lot of good speed substats anyways, and I wouldn't be able to get 134 speed without it. But this is probably going to be the biggest point for future upgrades is like, yeah, getting them on proper sets with better substats on the gear. But so far, it did fine. It got the job done, and that's what really matters. E6, it's free, and yeah, that will kind of conclude the free-to-play Apocalyptic Shadow run. I think it did fairly well. Hopefully we can actually do more of these runs in the future. Definitely am going to be working on some of the 4.0 stuff and kind of just super powering out my teams and finishing all the grinding. So that does it for now. Hopefully we see more videos of this account in the future. And peace out.